Nobody denies the fact that you need nuclear power to meet our energy crisis. The father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, in early 60s, he dreamt of this project and also selected Rooppur as a site for that. The vision was that the country must develop through science and technology, and if nuclear power comes into reality, it will not only serve the purpose of power generation, but it will also take science and technology to a higher stage.
Following the independence of Bangladesh in 1971, father of the nation Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman took initiatives in 1974 to generate power using nuclear energy with the help of former Soviet Union. However, the sudden, gruesome and shameful assassination of him and most of his family members in 1975 saw the dream of a power-sufficient nation stumble. Although lone figures like former chairman of Bangladesh Atomic Energy Commission, Dr. Muhammad Innas Ali, Dr. Anwar Hussain, Dr. M.A. Mannan, Engineer M.A. Qayyum, Dr. M.A. Wajid Miah, Mr. Habibuddin and Dr. Noeem Choudhury continued efforts to promote nuclear science and technology, the subsequent governments gave little response. It was only when the first government led by Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina came to office in 1996 that Bangladesh became a party of the IAEA Convention on Nuclear Safety, a sign of her commitment to nuclear safety. A year later, the landmark Nuclear Safety and Radiation Control Rules 1997, a brainchild of Dr. M.A. Wajid Miah, was gadgeted, a major step in the development of a regulatory infrastructure. It was in Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's second stint in office that the Dream Project picked up momentum. In 2011, the Intergovernmental Agreement for the Rooppur Nuclear Power Plant project was signed with the Russian Federation for setting up 2 VVR reactor units at Rooppur site. A year later, Bangladesh Atomic Energy Regulatory BAERA Act 2012 was promulgated, keeping in line with IAEA Handbook on Nuclear Law. In February 2013, Bangladesh Atomic Energy Regulatory Authority, an independent body, was formed. 7 months on, the historic moment to realize the dream of the father of the nation came to light when the Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina laid the foundation stone of our NPP first phase. Although the project was being fast-tracked, she maintained her government's emphasis on making safety the topmost priority and assured there will be no compromise on safety issues in building this nuclear power plant. The Ministry of Science and Technology, led by Honorable Minister Architect Yafes Osman, is taking all-out efforts for timely implementation of the project.
এবং এই প্রকল্পটা শেষ হওয়ার পর ধরেন এরকম একটা টেকনোলজি নিয়ে বাংলাদেশ কাজ করতে পারি আমরা, সেটা কিন্তু সারা দুনিয়াতে আমাদের যত ছেলেরা বাইরে কাজ করে বা বাংলাদেশের যে কোনো মানুষ যখন বাইরে যাবে সেটা কিন্তু সারা দুনিয়াতে মূল্যায়িত হবে। স্বাধীনতার পরে আমার মনে হয় আমাদের সবচেয়ে বড় একটা অ্যাচিভমেন্ট হবে একটা জাতটাকে টেনে অন্য পর্যায়ে নিয়ে যাওয়া টেকনিক্যালি। তারা নিজেরাই কথা দিয়ে গেছে যে তোমাদের যেহেতু 50 বছর পূর্তি তোমাদের স্বাধীনতার 21-এ, আমরা 21-এ অন্তত একটা দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করব।
The National Committee led by Honorable Prime Minister and the Implementation Committee led by Principal Secretary Mr. Abul Kalam Azad are regularly monitoring the progress, and all the relevant ministries are giving all-out cooperation in this respect.
আমরা এখন মধ্যম আয়ের দেশ, আমাদের মাথাপিছু আমরা বিদ্যুৎ কনজাম্পশন করি মাত্র 375 কিলোওয়াট আওয়ার। এটা তো 4 গুণ 5 গুণ করতে হবে।
BAERA, tasked with ensuring safety, would issue 3 licenses for the nuclear power plant as per existing national atomic energy regulatory laws in 3 stages: siting license, design and construction license, commissioning and operation license.
When the site where you are building the nuclear power reactor, the purpose of the regulatory body is to see that really whatever documents you have submitted on the basis of safety aspects of the site are correct. So the regulatory body reviews them, assesses that, and then make recommendations whether this site is suitable. So it's for the safety of the environment and also for the safety of the people around.
Review and assessment of the Site Safety Assessment Report is one of the fundamental functions to issue the RNPP siting license. To ensure topmost safety, BAERA developed a regulatory guidance on site evaluation for the safety of nuclear power plants with the help of IAEA and national experts for assisting the licensee to comply with the regulations. To do that, BAERA visited the site several times and through consultations with IAEA, national and international experts, formulated a draft regulation which is based on already approved guidance on siting of nuclear power plant. Giving top priority to safety, BAERA also decided to follow the reference plant concept, meaning it will only accept designs that are already licensed by an established regulatory body, complying with IAEA INSAC 22 and INSAC 26. The concept was clarified by BAERA Chairman Professor Dr. Noeem Choudhury in his speech at a July 2015 seminar on design selection for Rooppur NPP project. The regulatory authority organized several workshops to disseminate nuclear safety-related information among the regulators, operators, decision makers, and other stakeholders. A protocol, which was signed in October 2015, was finalized during the visit of Russian regulatory body Rostechnadzor in line with the interagency agreement signed in February 2012. A month later, Bangladesh Atomic Energy Commission submitted a site safety assessment report to BAERA. Immediately afterwards, the government formed an advisory council of BAERA on nuclear safety and radiation protection related scientific and regulatory advice. From November 2015, BAERA conducted extensive review and assessment of the documents submitted, utilizing its internal resources, national experts, technical support organization of Rostechnadzor, which are VO Safety and SEC-NRS. The process, which ended in June 2016, included multiple visits to the Rooppur nuclear power plant site by BAERA and Rostechnadzor experts to verify the technical information regarding siting license documents, along with consultations with vendor, operator, technical support organizations, and relevant ministries. Now, at the end of the process, BAERA has achieved its review findings with the help of internal and external resources to issue the conditional Rooppur nuclear power plant siting license. Today is a landmark in Bangladesh's journey to set up its first nuclear power plant as Bangladesh Atomic Energy Regulatory Authority hands over the RNPP siting license to the licensee.
Being in charge of this organization, which is supposed to ensure safety of people and environment, on the one hand, we are very happy that we are going to give the siting license, but at the same time, we are also aware of our huge responsibility with regard to safety of the nuclear power plant.
Finally, BAERA wants to assure that it will never compromise with the safety and security of the RNPP to save the people and environment from undue radiation hazards.